What's up, guys? Chris Moulton, Andrew Martin. It's the Union Report. We have with us none other than our center back, Zack Farnsworth. How you doing today?
I'm good. Thanks for having me on, Chris.
Yeah,
and
no.
Andrew, thank you.
We're super excited. We have our friend RJ's like, I don't know if it's like stalker status or not, but he's like your #1 fan. Like, you can do no wrong.
RJ, right now.
Yeah,
That's
so
awesome.
He's got some
Shout out
ties to
RJ.
Utah as well. But
Oh, sweet,
yeah,
sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, but
Must
he
be
thinks you're
good
the best player. He's not wrong. Yeah, he's not wrong.
Appreciate that.
And so, just kind of jumping into it. So you're from Utah originally?
So kind of, not really. Born in Denver. That's where my mom's
okay.
side of the family's from. And then we moved to Florida early on in Jacksonville, Florida.
Okay.
North Florida, basically Georgia at that point. We're so far north. And then moved to Utah when I was 11, just for my mom's job, and been there ever since.
Okay. And how do you like it there?
I love it, dude. I love
Yeah?
it. It's unreal. Yeah. I was just showing our athletic trainer Kelly pictures of the fall. We were talking about fall time.
Oh, okay.
And there's some, dude, it's just beautiful. It's unreal. So yeah, I love Utah. My family's still there. Got a bunch of good friends out there. My girlfriend lives out there. Yeah, great time. Anytime I can go home, definitely recharges me to give it my all here. So yeah.
Nice. Andrew?
Yeah, and I mean this as a compliment, but if anyone has ever given off California vibes, it is you. Is this your first time kind of like living and working in California?
Yeah, my first time spending a long amount of time out here.
Okay. Yeah, and going back to your time in Utah, I believe you were familiar with Elijah Paul
Yes, sir.
out there. Was he the only one currently on the team that you were familiar with kind of coming up through the youth system, youth soccer?
Yeah, it's funny. So we have, I've crossed paths with Jacob Jackson. Actually, he's the first one in academy level. My first year in high school, I think he was a senior at the academy at RSL Academy where I went, and so crossed paths with Jacob Jackson, crossed paths with Fidel. He was there at RSL first team. Same with Fernando. Played with him a ton growing up. Elijah, and that might be it. But yeah, decent amount of guys, honestly.
Yeah, is it easy or hard to kind of get familiar with them again as you've seen them in the past, and then all of a sudden you're kind of crossing paths with them again?
Yeah, of course. It's honestly like just kind of building chemistry, building a relationship, because everybody changes a lot as they grow up. But still having a base of sort of like, hey, we know who each other are, like we know each other, kind of creates a base and a foundation where, like, I think it's a lot easier. And coming into a new team, a lot of our players are all new, and so I think just getting together early like we did, and just kind of we've had a lot to grow together with this year, which has been pretty neat. It's been a great group to be part of. So
Nice. And so you were at the Real Salt Lake Academy, but can you go a little bit even further back? How did you first fall in love with the beautiful game?
oh man, my first word was ball, bro. That's all I ever wanted to do. As long as I can remember, I was kicking a ball against the side of our house in Florida. We had like a big old side yard. I mean, shoot, it was massive when I was younger. I'm not sure how like really big it was, but it's pretty big. And my dad, he had a great shout, Andrew. Wow. My dad had his office window, and then the garage was there, and I was just all day just outside against the house. I'd every so often get close to the window, and I'd get a bang like, dude, I'm trying to work out here. But I mean, little did we all know, like, it would turn into my work one day. So it all paid off, and yeah, as early as I can remember, man, I loved footy. Grew up playing basketball as well.
Okay.
I have a love for American football as well now, college, NFL. So I love sports. I'm all about it. So I'm just blessed I get to play one of them as a living. It's so cool, dude.
And how did you land as a defender? Is that your original position, or?
No, so growing up was mostly a winger in 10. Like when I first joined the academy, and then one of my best friends, actually, his name's Tommy Silva. He plays left back on Detroit now. But one time he got hurt right before we had our winter showcase, so I played left back. And ever since then, me and him just kind of flip-flopped. If I play left back, he play left wing, sort of thing, or we go back and forth. And then eventually had a kind of a weird injury with my hip. Was out for a little bit, and then they put me in at center back to kind of get back going, a little less running. And they're like, dude, you're probably just going to stay there. You're growing up a little bit. You're getting a little bit bigger. And, I mean, I wasn't big at all, but kind of just grew into that, and I was like, all right, well, if I'm going to be a center back, like, let's just do it. So it's
Okay.
been,
Yeah, because I know when news of you first coming here broke, what I like to do is I like to always research the players coming in, find out a little bit about them, and I came across an article from probably 2-3 years ago, and I'm just paraphrasing your quote here, but you basically were talking about in the off season you had bulked up, you had worked on your strength because you wanted to. I know you used the word I want to be the bully, and that really stuck with me. I thought that was really cool, especially at your position. How difficult is it to stay in the kind of the shape you need to be an effective center back, because you do have to be that bully if you're going to be effective week in and week out?
I would say for me, it's not as difficult to be in that mindset because it's something I enjoy. I enjoy being in the gym. I enjoy working on my body, getting stronger. Like, I have a passion for that. I think after a career, I would definitely love to get into personal training and more into that stuff. But for me, it's just like, okay, what do I need to do off the field, in the gym or in the recovery room, whatever, to be where I can be that kind of bully type of guy out there. And a lot of it comes down to mentality. Like, I could be the smallest guy out there and still, like, I want that mentality to be a bully.
Yeah.
But it helps put on some size too.
Yeah.
So yeah, that off season was fun. It was like, and I probably went overboard, but I probably put on a good 12 pounds, and probably 6 to 8 of that were actually muscle.
Yeah.
A decent amount was fat, but still it just was bigger. And the first week of training, I was like, dude, my body feels a lot different. But then I was like, of course you kind of get used to it. Your body learns, it's got so much muscle memory, your brain and the way your body works is so crazy. And was able to get going and like really grow into that, and I felt great. So ever since then, every off season, just like, all right, what can I do to get stronger here while I'm not running so much to where it's difficult to keep on size during the season.
Right. It's a fine balance.
Exactly, yeah. Every year I lose a little bit of weight throughout the year, and
Weird. I do not have that same problem.
Yeah, I know. Like, what's
Weird.
your secret? It's like, oh, we're running 12 miles every Saturday.
we run way too much not to, so, but yeah.
All right.
And so taking it back to Utah, how is it for you as a professional athlete living away from your family? Do you find that difficult? Are you in communication with them often? Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, for sure. I'd love to. I love my family. Gosh, they're the best. Definitely very family oriented, as well as my friends. My community out there is very strong. And being away from home, this is the first time really that I've like spent a long time away from home. And dude, anytime my girlfriend or family can come out and visit, it's like I'm so recharged. And my goodness, even when like they're not out here and we're just call, FaceTime, like, I mean, dude, I'll just set up my FaceTime and just eat dinner and just like, Mom, how's your day? Like, stuff like that. Like, I love talking to them. I got a little sister. She's still living at home. She's 10 years younger, so she turns 14 in October, which is crazy. She's a hoot. And then older brother, he's a year and a half older, and he just moved to San Fran. So stoked for the last 2 months of this year and ahead to be close to him. That's such a blessing, dude. I haven't lived close to him in years. He went to college up in Gonzaga, up in Spokane, Washington, and so it's really fun to be close to him again. Like, I'm after this gonna book it up there and just kind of go hang out for a few hours. So,
oh, nice.
Yeah.
And are you the only footballer in your family, or does your little sister play, or your older brother?
Older brother.
Oh,
he played through high school. Didn't play in college. Dude, he's got the brains. He's so smart. But yeah, me and him were the first two in our family. My dad grew up playing basketball, baseball. Those were his sports. Mom swam. My mom danced. She skied. Being out in Denver, she's kind of where we have our. Well, my dad too. He loves it. But she's where our love for the mountains kind of got developed. I mean, love snowboarding. Would love to do that and post-career stuff.
Yeah.
But man, yeah, that's a joy as well. So I learned a lot from my family as well. With not just. Obviously, they didn't play soccer, but they've taught me so much, even just from their sports background as well. So
very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a question that I like to recycle over and over again is which players that you've kind of observed from childhood up until now have kind of influenced you as a player?
Yeah. I mean, funny enough to say, Ronaldo grew up. Love his work ethic. Obviously, one of the greats of the game. And then just that Real Madrid team that was so fun to watch. I mean, I would record their games, come home from school, watch them, and be like, "Don't tell me the score." Like, I didn't want any spoilers. And I would love to watch Marcelo. And I don't think I play like either of them. Please don't think I said that. But just the way Marcelo plays, it's with so much enjoyment and so much fun. And for me, like, if I wasn't having fun out on the field, I wouldn't want to be out there. So to me, it's such a blessing to be out here and being able to think back on, especially my childhood, where I was like, dang, Marcelo, he plays with such flair. Like, he just looks like he's enjoying so much of the game. I'm like, that's it. I want to go back to that childlike love for the game. Because throughout the ups and downs of the season, it can be tough.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, those two guys were always kind of my childhood guys. Okay. And then more recently, probably Joshua Kimmich. He's a dog. He's a dog. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And now, is there anyone that maybe you didn't know from Real Salt Lake, but that is on the team currently that you've kind of like, hey, we have a lot in common, like that you've bonded with pretty tightly?
Yeah, shoot, I spend most of my time probably. So my roommate's Jacob Jackson.
Okay.
That's been great. I had Abdel Talabi was my roommate before, and obviously he got loaned out. But the first few months he was here, we got to grow pretty close together. Great guy. Wish he was still here. But for his career, it worked out to go and get loaned, get minutes. Shout out him though. Prayers for him. He's recovering through he did his Achilles. So been praying for him a lot. Thinking about him. And then I spent a lot of time with Naka.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's my guy, dude. Great guy. Like, I don't know, his background is so different from mine. Grew up in Japan. He's played in Latvia. He's just had a total different career path and has a lot different outlook on life than me. And it's cool to be around those guys.
Yeah.
I feel like when I'm at home, a lot of my community, like, we're all very alike.
Right.
So it's really cool to, like, I don't know, just enjoy what Naka has to say.
Yeah.
And he's a really funny dude. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Andrew?
Yeah, so we have, I think, 9-10 games left in the season.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any goals or aspirations for not only yourself but for the team for those remaining 9 or 10 games?
Yes, sir. Yeah, 9 games to me might be bold, but that's 27 points. And we would love to get as close to that mark as we can. We'd love to break into playoffs. It is still so doable, so possible. The group has so much belief. From our staff all the way up, all the way down. I think this group has something more to show and more to give, and that starts with Rhode Island this weekend. Putting in a good performances that we're proud of. I think even if we're gonna lose, we wanna play the right way and play the way that we go in preparing like we're gonna do.
Right.
And that's how it needs to be. The rest of the year, we just need to be so bought in together, believe together. I think that's a huge thing, and I think the results will kind of follow suit with that.
Right.
And then ultimately, 9 games left. Like, let's enjoy those 9 games.
Yep.
Let's enjoy the away trips, the long travel day we have Thursday. Like, let's make the most of it. You don't get to do this your whole life.
Right.
You only have a finite time to play soccer as a career, so let's enjoy it.
Yeah.
You know?
And no matter what happens, this particular group will never be the exact same group next year because that's just how soccer works.
Yep, exactly. Yeah.
Got it.
Yes, sir.
And so one thing that I wanted to just kind of dig in a little deeper, you talked about performances that you could be proud of, and this past Saturday in Oakland, I felt like was one of those where you guys found a way when things weren't like all going perfectly. You still found a way to get that point on the road. Can you speak a little bit about that Oakland game?
For sure. I think first half, I mean, all week we prepared a certain way, how we wanted to play, how we wanted to do things in possession and out of possession. And first half, it didn't seem like we were actually following suit with it, and it showed a little bit. We were kind of a little bit like, dang, it wasn't bad per se, but it wasn't good. It wasn't how we wanted to come out there and play. And so halftime came around, coach gave a great talk. We came out with just a different sort of fire, different sort of bravery to just like, dude, just trust what we've been doing all week. It's going to work. Trust each other to play those tough balls in. And I think even in defensively, for example, me and Kelsey, I think we just felt a lot more courage to step in, win those aerial duels, be brave without the ball, anticipate. That stuff goes a long way, and that stuff from the back line to the front line with Elijah and our wingers setting our press and them doing that offensively and defensively helps us in the back as well. And so it kind of trickles down either way you look at it, and that's kind of what I mean. So
okay. Andrew?
Yeah. So my final question for you is, who is Zack Farnsworth off the field? What do you like to do away from soccer?
Off the field, man.
Is there anything besides soccer and family, of course?
Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, probably way more important than soccer is my faith in Jesus Christ. I love to be at the church. We were just talking very briefly about it. But that's the most important thing for me in my life. And having friends, family, community, being around people, that's a huge thing. I like to grill. Grill some steaks is always really fun. I don't have a grill out here, which is kind of brutal. But anytime I'm back home, hop on the grill. That's really fun. Love to be outdoors. The beaches here are incredible. Let's see, what else am I doing lately? I've been starting to read a little bit. I never used to like reading, but been getting into reading more books lately. Reading one, it's by Dietrich Bonhoeffer. He's a theologian. It's called Cost of Discipleship. Great book. I'm like 70-some pages in. So
okay.
Yeah, and just spending quality time with people is a huge one for me.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. I know Andrew is a historian, so he probably knows about Dietrich Bonhoeffer. I know about him from the theological side, but that's all the time we have for today. We're so thankful that you took the time to sit down with us. We almost got hit by a ball thanks to Andrew's sure hands defending us over there. But that's all the time we have. So we hope you guys enjoy, and we'll see you guys next time.
Yes.